Hey guys, it's me, or as my daughter likes to call me, Casual Hipster Ninja. Yeah, super weird lately with her. so, I wanted to do something a little different today. A couple of weeks ago, my daughters downloaded TikTok on my phone. Um, and so I decided to take my stab at it, I guess, in making some sort of TikToks. Um, So I figured I'd do like a small review of somebody who's never used TikTok and only YouTube to explain to you how I feel about TikTok. So getting into it, I guess it does have its own algorithm. It allows you to um, I don't know, group you into things that you're kind of interested into. But it was kind of weird how, like, when I first got into it and started watching these TikToks, that I was on the already on the anime and D&D and single life TikToks. Like, oh, has TikTok been reading my mind? Which, I mean, is fine, you know. I don't mind. I don't really mind when things start to read my mind. I really don't. Um, the problem with that is that I don't know if any of it is real. Um, so I've made a couple of TikToks, sort of small little videos about just me and the kids and me in general and everything else. Like things that are like I would already be done with them like before now. Nothing longer than like a minute. Um, so I don't really get out any of the rhetoric that tends to go on in this marble trash goblin of a brain. Uh, which I mean, to some would probably be great. To most. To all? Huh. And I think the funniest thing about being on TikTok right now is my daughters, specifically my oldest, Scarlett, which you have seen, has no chill. Like, none. Like, absolutely none. When it comes to me, she has absolutely no chill in the entirety of the world when it comes to me. And which is why I say that she tends to start calling me Casual Hipster, because she found a TikTok that has classifications of if you look like this is what you are. And obviously, I have blue hair and a beard. So it shows that I'm a casual hipster. But I mean, it's not just that. Like, she found a TikTok. I mean, she's 10, mind you. 10. And I don't know why she's seeing all these adult TikToks, but she is. Um, she found one that says, like, at your first is watching furry porn. And so she tagged me in it because, you know, I actually send her funny pictures, funny videos about puppies and kittens and stuff like that. Yeah, that was fun. And I mean, it's kind of funny to being a dad, specifically a single dad who isn't really allowed all the time in the world as he should have. I do my best to try to let them be who they are while still trying to guide them into who they kind of should be. And it's kind of hard sometimes, specifically for my youngest. Um, but I'm really happy that um, uh, I'm really happy that I'm able to still be the cool dad that they can do this stuff with. I know that their mom tried to get in on it with them too and stuff and tried to be there, but I think the difference is just the difference between me and their mother. Um, because, I'm awesome. If you haven't already figured that out, you're probably right in that stead, but still, I do my best. Um, and another thing that I've come to find out is there are like a crap ton, an absolute massive amount of people on there that are just um, trying to help other people. But the problem is again with my broken trust issue having ass. Um, I don't know if any of that's authentic. Like I know if for views, we people will do whatever they can for views, like because in most cases, if you're viewed a lot and you're followed a lot, you get money. Like me at the moment, I don't really care what I say because I'm not getting paid. I'm just doing what I want, and I find talking um, to you guys, who's ever watching, cathartic in a lot of ways. And so I've kind of drifted that over to TikTok as well. But seeing a lot of these very positive, empowering sort of videos done by just a massive number of people has been really nice. Like really, really nice. I don't follow too many people. Like if somebody follows me, I tend to follow them back, just because it kind of is what it is. And most of the people that follow me, I guess, are my kids' friends, which is super weird. But it's cool. But there's a couple of ladies that I've decided to follow that are very, I don't know, like I don't know how to put it. Like their mentality and content are very uplifting, specifically towards broken people and men in general. And it's very nice. There's one girl on there that every time she makes a video, she starts it with "Hey, love bug," um, and it I don't know, just it reminds me of a better time. Uh, like, absolutely would love like that sort of outpouring of love from somebody. Sorry, Rocky's chewing on something again. But I'd really love to have that sort of outpouring of love from somebody real, somebody that's here. Um, and then the other, like, oh, hold on, let me, because I can find. So, let's see if I can't find her name on here. She is awesome. It's that little extra. She like does a lot of really uplifting content, and it really does kind of like it makes me smile after each one, and that's good. That's really good. Um, it's because I always try to do that for other people as well. Another one I follow is Emily W. King. I don't know if you've seen her. She's actually pretty prolific, I guess. But her whole stick is she slides it in front of a mirror and says like a fact, dating advice basically. And um, she kind of gets it, but she also knows that not everything can be perfect. No matter what you do, you can do everything the right way and still fail, and that's just life. As said by Picard. Um, which is usually my life. You could do everything right, but just fail. um, but they're really really nice to watch. I also, of course, have Ryan Reynolds followed because he is absolutely amazing. Um, but talking about like those two specific women that bolster emotional value in people and men. Like, I'm also seeing a lot of these women that are like, oh, date me, I wish I had somebody to date me, I wish, blah 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 blah. And like I'm sitting there and I'm watching these, and some of these girls are like super cute, super like inventive, and uh like creative in a lot of ways. And I'm just like, why would nobody date you? Like, why would you put this here? Because I mean, like obviously you're pretty amazing. And then you see the comments, and they're like an outpouring of just guys like, oh, I'll date you, you're great, fantastic, which is great, which is fantastic, which is a really interesting community dynamic for them to come forth and give people validation. Giving validation is absolutely number one, the best thing on the planet. I don't care what your self-worth is. I don't care what you think about yourself. I don't care about anything. The moment that you have a positive self-worth and somebody validates that by doing something or saying something to you is the best feeling in the world. Flat. Okay? And I like to see the validation for a lot of these people that say the things that they do. Because there are a lot of bad people out there. There's a lot of bad people. But I mean, it still goes back to my, the thing I've said for many years is that it is 100 times easier for a woman to get a man than it is for a man to get a woman. And I don't care who you ask, pretty much every single man will tell you the same thing. Now, does that mean I said the woman can get a good man easier? No, absolutely not. Because all a woman has to do to get into a relationship is pretty much walk up to a guy and be like, hey, I think you're cute. Do you want to be in a relationship? Which, for a woman to do that, you have a 9 out of 10 chance to being in a relationship from that point on. For a man to do it, you have a 1 out of 10 chance to being in a relationship. And depending upon your look scale, if you're a pretty woman, it gets even higher. And if you're an ugly man, it gets even lower. I saw one TikTok where a girl goes around to different places, which is really funny. And she says, well, everybody keeps saying that to find a husband, you go to Home Depot. So I'm here at Home Depot. Where are we going? And then like she'll do another one. She's like, well, everybody told me in my last video, you go find a husband at GameStop. So here I am. Where are all the husbands at? I'm like, so I was like, yo, like, I've given my number to 4 different people over the last month. Women that I, had like an unconscious vibe to, that were really cool. They were laughing. I was laughing. We were having a good time. And they never reached out, which, I mean, it's fine. That's why I give my number, so that I'm not the creepy dude. I'm like, here, you want to talk? We'll talk. You set the pace, and I'll follow the pace, and then we'll kind of go from there. And it never really happens. Got to a point to where my youngest is asking people, she'll be like, hey, are you single? And my dad needs a date, which is kind of funny. So I kind of allow her to do it. I probably shouldn't, but I kind of do. But it allows me to, apologize and things like that. But seeing the emotional, uplifting messages on TikTok is a plus. Is a plus. Because they're usually quick. Sometimes to the point. And you don't have to search for it sometimes. I mean, maybe they just know I need that. Algorithms are really weird. Hey, buddy. This is my first day off in like a long time, and a really good day off. So he's been super clingy. That's okay. I needed it too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying it. So if you haven't tried TikTok, give it a chance. Find some content that you really enjoy and just kind of watch. You don't have to post videos. Just give it a chance. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully, I'll get a video game up soon. We'll see.